Most people drinking coffee for energy are quietly fighting their own biology. You wake up, you reach for the mug, you drink it fast. You do this before your eyes have even fully opened. And the tired, foggy feeling you are chasing barely moves at all. The energy you actually want is not controlled by the coffee itself. It is controlled by one narrow window you have never once seen. The first 45 minutes after waking belong to a single, powerful hormone. That hormone is cortisol, your body's own built-in morning wake-up signal. Right now, as you read this, your cortisol is already hard at work. And what happens inside that window quietly shapes your entire morning. Within 30 minutes of waking, cortisol can surge up to 70%. It floods your bloodstream and pulls sugar out to burn as fast fuel. It sharpens your focus and braces your whole body for the day ahead. This surge is the real reason you feel awake before any caffeine hits. But that rush is not the part your morning coffee is actually fighting. Caffeine's real target sits much deeper, hidden inside your tired brain. There, a molecule called adenosine has been quietly building up all night. Adenosine is the chemical that slowly makes you feel heavy and sleepy. Caffeine slides into adenosine's parking spots and blocks its sleepy signal. That silent block is the real lift you feel from every cup. But here's the collision that almost nobody ever actually notices. Caffeine does not only block adenosine deep inside your brain, it also nudges your adrenal glands to release even more cortisol. So you pour a raw stimulant onto a system already running hot. Your natural morning cortisol is stronger than the cup chasing after it. You are probably feeling that exact overlap right now, if you drank early. The popular fix online is to simply wait 90 minutes before coffee. But that single number on its own means almost nothing at all. What truly matters is letting cortisol finish its natural rise and fall. Signal 1. Get bright morning light into your eyes as early as possible. Light tells your brain the wake-up surge is arriving right on schedule. Signal 2. Delay that very first cup by roughly an hour. This lets the caffeine work once your cortisol has started to fade. Signal 3. Keep that first dose to a single honest cup. Stacking cup after cup only trains your body to keep demanding more. Skip these small signals, and the coffee mostly just feeds the crash. When the timing finally lines up, the cup at last earns its place. You get a cleaner lift and a much slower afternoon fade. Your body was never broken, and it was never resistant to caffeine. It is simply running a wake-up schedule you have never once watched. Still, the evidence here stays thin, and for daily drinkers, the effect is small. Tomorrow, notice who really wakes you up before you ever reach for that mug.